Alright, welcome back once again. This time it's going to be a Janus game. He goes 1, 3, and 2, played by Spill Grill Meal. Sent in a few videos for us. He's got in goal 1. How do you think I played? Bad, just bad. Oh, I rotated too much, lost farm, didn't buy actives in time, and I had this general feeling that I had no idea what I'm doing and what I should do. What else did you struggle with? Farming and when to rotate as Janus, how to build him and when to rotate with my ult and when to save it. What else did you feel comfortable with? None. Alright, let's look through this game then and talk about it. Now, you said about builds with Janus and what you want to do. Well, there's quite a few options on Janus with what you can go for. You can go for Book of Thoth, which is fantastic on him. You can go for the full cooldown reduction build, which is great. I mean, he's got CDR on the boots. You also go for a Chronos Pendant, so you've got mana regen in that too. And that gives his really low cooldowns. Later on in the build, you're still looking for Rod of Tahuti, you're still looking for some magical penetration. You can look for either Spear or you can look for Obsidian Shard, depending what you want to really go for in terms of damage potential. Obviously, Spear, it's a little bit harder to apply all the procs of Spear, but it is useful to your team. And this team, you're the only real one with magical damage, meaning there is an Ares too. But I generally personally side with Obsidian Shard. You don't have to yourself though. Of course, we'll see how this one plays out though, as at the moment you start off with the pretty much standard build that we see on most mid laners here. You could look for Doom Orb, or you could look for Chronos Pendant with this beginning item, or just leave it at this and just go for boots into Book of Thoth or something. We'll find out how you go in this game. How long does it last again? I just need to double check. I didn't actually check how long. 28 minutes, and you go 1, 3, and 2. This is a long game that you don't seem to do anything in. 28 minutes is a very long game to only be involved 6 times, and that 3 of those were deaths. So early lane phase comes down, and we're just gonna use our auto attacks. Don't forget to portal. Yeah, there we go. Bit of poke. Now that poke was good, but the problem with that poke just is that we could have applied this earlier. Now we're not going to have our wave clear for an extra second or two during this next mini wave, which means he gets push power on us straight away. Stop eating Whirlpool too much, and he's going to get push power because of how the early game went. You could have put the poke on a little bit different. Good portal there, though. Oh, that wasn't the best unstable vortex, though, I'll tell you that much. The reason we'll just go back and show you the start again quickly, so what I actually meant is what you could have done. So you hit level 2 right about now. Now, when you position yourself where you are now, you can start looking for a pull on him and the creeps. This is free poke onto him. You've also got unstable vortex up in 1 second, and you are level 2. So if you just pop your portal here, portal, and then when he lands 2, you clear the minion wave. You also put pressure onto this Poseidon as he's getting hit by the archers, so you've got a stronger level 2. Always remember, when you are chaos side, you're always going to have more damage, so you're always going to get to lane quicker, which means you should always hit level 2 quicker if you play the lane right. You can still look for the portal here. The portal is still available for all 3 of these here, and in the end you just go for the auto attacks and then go for the poke afterwards. Go for the poke afterwards, you get poke on, but that's all she wrote really. Now you're going to lose lane control for the most part. You could have had him pushed under the tower and be ready for the next wave a little bit further forward. Next wave's coming in, and we're just going to respect this. Putting our thresholds good. Where are we going? Okay, I was about to say, are you rotating there? There shouldn't be a rotation coming up that early from you whatsoever. You did hit all those creeps, which is pretty good, and you should be able to kill them all with that portal too, so you don't really lose any creeps. Loki turns up too. We've got Loki jungle. Oh, he just got spotted on the backside. You gotta go around and try to steal him away. No. Stop chasing. Why are you chasing? Why are you chasing? Why are you chasing? You're not gonna catch him now. It's a monkey. So we're just losing a whole wave of experience mid for this rotation spell. I don't know why you chose to rotate for this kill. You weren't going to kill him as a level 3 Janus and a level 3 Loki. What kind of kill potential have you guys really got on this guy? You've got a portal and unstable vortex. Maximum half his HP. Maybe 3/4 if you're lucky. What's Loki got? Vanish, and he's probably got a point into all 3 of his skills. Let's just check. No, he's got 2 points in decoy. So potential damage is a stab in the back, which will do 30 tick damage for 2 seconds. So you're doing 60 damage on this plus an auto attack as well. Was it really worthwhile to try and go aggressive and lose a whole wave of experience? It hella wasn't, that's for sure. So you lose a full wave to the tower there. He's now got a level advantage, which means he's going to hit level 5 before you, which means that if he does go for the Kraken, you can't ult out of it using your effective abilities, and now you're going to get punished a little bit more as his wave clear gets stronger and stronger. And you're not going to be level 5 in mid camps because you rotated for a monkey. It was not a good call. Next wave coming in. You need to farm it. That portal was unfortunate, but that's fine. Also got a Hercules on it. We should not be trying to contest this camp at all. We should not be trying to contest this camp at all. No, we could put a threshold down here. Just let's just point that out now. Threshold on the ground here speeds these two up, slows these two down. And you said the threshold for yourself. It does get you out. You were going to live anyway. Like, I don't think he was going to be able to kill you. Stop trying to save people. We're probably looking to go back to base here. We've not got much mana. We've got mana for one more wave. It might hit us 5 though, but if we get caught, we're in trouble. We lose both harpies. Herc's here to defend, and you can't really go aggressive. You get hit by Nerf Breaker, you're dead. You hit the creeps at least. You're not going to hit level 5. Why are we still staying? I'm not so sure. I guess we're really desperate for this next wave coming in. And we hit 5 and go back to base, and we've got enough gold for boots 2. Yeah, boots 2. What we go for as well? Wards and mana potion. Okay. Not bad itemization. Your itemization's fine for the time being. I can understand you going boots here. You don't have to go. Like, I personally, at the moment, I'm playing around with Doom Mob with Janus just because the burst damage is very, very strong in it, especially because of his mobility, but it's not something you have to do. It's not core. Now your portals at the moment, I'm just checking out the HPs of these now. You missed one in this creep wave. Sometimes going for that full double hit before the wave comes in is a little bit more difficult to land than... Well, it's difficult to land is what I'm trying to say. It's trying to do it as they're moving. If you want to try and hit every single creep to confirm all the damage on every single one, do it to the side ever so slightly. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll do as much damage as you did, but it just confirms the damage a little bit easier. Here's Smoke coming out. This should have been an ultimate here. This should have been an ultimate here. Should have been an ultimate is what I'm going to say on this gank that happened. So after this, and he comes in here, this should have been an ultimate the moment you could. There was nothing else you could really do here. Ultimate will give you CC immunity now. Now you could be using your ult, and you should be looking for a wall to go through. And you could be channeling it. If you channeling it, you'll be slowed down. You can see where the Kraken's positioned. Actually, I don't think it would have saved you either way, let's be honest. You still would have been in trouble. You still would have been slowed by the Whirlpool. You still... Well, not slowed by the Whirlpool, but took damage from it. You were dead. Rip the Dream. That was a free kill. There's nothing you could do about that one. That was just death incarnate. Back to base. You're alive again. You didn't buy anything. You didn't have anything. Oh, you do buy beads. We snipe, rotate over here looking for... Why are we ganking? Why are we ganking these 3 guys? You should be... Right. I don't agree with the rotation. I agree with the ultimate, though. The ultimate was good to defend. Oh, what are we doing? I know you're trying to sell quick space. This is risky as hell. You just ignored a Hercules that was in your face. You could have died for that. You could have died for that. Don't hunt the kill. Don't hunt the kill. Don't hunt the kill. Pick up the farm and get out of here. That was a good pull. And good poke damage. Now leave. Threshold him? Yeah, good. You tried the threshold. It wasn't perfect, but it'll do. Good rotation in the end. I don't necessarily think the whole rotation was good enough. The ultimate was good to try and get your Ares out of trouble, which was fine. And you picked up a bit of farm there too, so that wasn't so bad. Where are we going now? We're going to go on ward, okay. Deeper wards. Forced your beads, but you know Fear No Evil's on cooldown now. Do we need to base here right now? We can stay under the tower for one more wave here. Just watch our positioning for the most part. Don't go aggressive just because Ares is. Remember this. Be patient, you'll get this wave. There you go, now get out of here. Get out of here. Can we do back harpies? No, they're down. Red buff is up, but there's nothing else for you to do. Where are we going? What's this about? We're looking for farm. I guess this was a farm ultimate, but he still gets a Hercules. Respect him! Oh, you lucky. You lucky son of a gun. You lucky son of a gun. You ulted for farm. I could see what the plan was there. You felt safe enough to. You nearly died because of it, though. So you kind of were using your... I've seen you use your ult twice now. Your first ultimate was to defend the Ares and rotate to support. Your second one was for farm. I can understand the ult for farm. Just a little bit risky, is all I'm saying there. Get your red buff online, full wave into the tower. Portal through here. Listen, you're playing Janus. I just want to point this out. You're playing Janus, okay? Poseidon's pushed up. I don't care if you're with these boys or not. Just portal yourself through the goddamn wall here. Get in tower range. You can unstable vortex straight away and relieve pressure on the wall. You look for the kill onto Poseidon. You get some nice poke damage off, but that's all you've got. If he comes in, pop the threshold. There's going to be beads. There we go. Go pick up as a team then. You're not going to have anything else to really follow up there. So considering how this game's gone for yourself at the beginning and how you got ganked early on, you fell behind because of the rotation, you're only 2 levels behind right now of this Poseidon. I'm just going to actually wait for him to respawn here and just see the experience difference between the two of you. I think it's a level and a half. It should be a level and a half is what I'm feeling right now. That speed pickup's pretty good for yourself too. This is good rotations to your back camps, so really well pointed out. Your farming is adequate right now to catch up for the mistakes you made. That snipe, that was a big time all-in play. Oh, you got damage off from it too. This is good. Right, okay, I'm just going to wait for a second and check in with the Poseidon. Yeah, 10.5, you're 8.5. Actually, he's got a full 2-level lead on you. Okay. Thought it was going to be a little bit lower than that. The snipe was good. The rotation for the kill is not. I don't think the rotation for the kill is good enough. It's a bit too risky. He's farming mid lane. We're still looking for the kill. The pole wasn't the best either. And now Athena's here too. Stop looking for the kill. Get out. Get out and leave. Leave in a jet plane. Leave in a jet plane. Don't all get 3-man torted. Oh, for the love of God, that was a 3-man tort. Mid camps are coming up. You lost a wave of experience in mid by this rotation too, because Loki took it away from you. Which means that Poseidon's going to get to tower and continue snowballing his experience lead above you. Let's get these mid harpies though. Hopefully we get there in time. You have these moments of clear clarity spell where I can see you going for the farm, which is important. Your rotations to support teammates are very good. You put portals down to get them out, but people like Ares take the portals, which is really, really scary. And he's going to die for it. Good job, Ares. The portal was good though. The portal was good. I like that pull there. The problem is that you're sticking around trying to support too much, and now look what's happening in mid lane. It's Loki getting all your farm from you. You're playing this like some sort of support right now, and you're not playing it like a mid lane Janus. You need to be farming, then rotating. Farming, then rotating. Not rotating straight away every single time. You get yourself a little bit further behind. Poseidon currently is at level 11. You're level 9. You've still got this 2-level differential between the two of yourselves. I'm expecting it's still the same if I check in now. You're 9 and Blair, where my mouse is right now. Over exactly where it needs to be, just about there. And he is... Where is he? Where is the man in question? Oh, that's a Athena that's a higher level than you. And he's 11 and Blair, so he's actually extended his lead past 2 levels right now. Luckily, though, there's a wave coming in, so he can catch up some of that. Go away. We don't need you. Thank you. What are we doing? What's these almost about? Come on, like we're just missing creeps to the tower for free. This is free gold. It's delaying us getting our build online. This is over rotation. Over rotation. What are you going to get out of this rotation? Nothing. You didn't even use the portal because you were scared about where they're going to come from. Threshold? Don't be scared to use the threshold to slow them down. It gives your team a chance to chase up. We're still going aggressive here. Like, we're too far behind to be doing this. We're too far behind. We're not ganking. We're not a jungler. We're not jungle Janus here. Oh gosh, that Paul. I've done them before. I forgive you for that one. Don't worry. We all do them. We're looking for a Gold Fury. This is risky. And it's a disengage and say goodbye to Ares because he's dead too now. As is Anher. Goodbye, Ares. We miss ye. Good poke damage. You ain't got no more follow-up than that, though, as you've used everything already in this rotation. Meanwhile, you've not picked up any farm whatsoever. Maybe you can make a good play at the Gold Fury if you're lucky. You've got to watch your positioning, though. Unstable Vortex through the walls can be hype. Oh, God, that's a pull. A risky pull, but we'll see how it goes. Dun, 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 dun. You don't know where to go for. You might get a kill. You're going to get a kill. The dream. That should be a kill. Maybe not. Nope. They get the Gold Fury and they get out. Rip. Back us over for a penta. Let's look at exactly what happened here, okay? I just want to show you something that's quite important for you. This is 10 minutes 21. Yep, 10 minutes 21. Was this when you just died? No, this was here. It's 9 minutes 52. When did we hit level 9? When did we hit level 9? When did we hit level 9? I want to find the moment we hit level 9. Right now is level 9, okay? You literally just dinged it now. This is level 9. 9 minutes in, level 9. So a level a minute. It's not the best in the world. It's not the worst in the world either. Level 9. Right now at 9 minutes in. We'll call it exactly flat 9 minutes. Let's see when you hit level 10. Or up to the point of action that we're at right now. Let's see when you hit level 10. So, I'm going to pause now because I'm pretty sure you're going to these 3 creeps will give you level 10. It was 9 minutes, yeah? It was 9 minutes. It's been 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes since you got any experience to get you to level 10. It's taken 3 minutes to get 1 level. 3 minutes to get 1 level? I'm seeing exactly when it's going to ding, actually. Oh, we're still not level. I thought we were going to level off that and we didn't. That's not good. It's been over 3 minutes. So exactly 3 minutes or just over that it's taken us to get 1 level. This is over rotation. You realise this yourself when you turn this replay in. You need to farm more. Stop trying to make the big time plays. You can snipe the ultimate off for damage, you can snipe the ultimate off to give portals to the team, but you can't always follow unless there's nothing for you to do in your mid lane. You're giving Poseidon too much control in this mid lane over and over again. You're allowing him to push to the tower and then freely rotate every single time and not be punished for it. Instead, you're punishing yourself for trying to support your team instead of farming first of all before rotating. Always get to use your ultimate to help out teammates, but don't sit there all the time looking for stuff. That Paul's not the best placed one. Not the best placed one, but it was an attempt. We're going for the Chronos pendant here by the looks of it as well. So we're going to go for the standard sort of cooldown reduction build, which is okay. The only reason you've not got the cooldown reduction build online roughly about now is that you've taken way too long on farming. You've got enough gold for it right now, which you could have had online a lot earlier if you would have stopped the rotation, and started the farm. You're missing creeps again in mid. Again, we're just losing creeps for the sake of it. Come on. Come on, kill the creeps, clear your wave. You're better than this, Bill. I've seen you play before, and this is not one of your better games. We've seen some of your replays in action too, the analysis stuff before this one. This is one of those ones where I just don't. You just overdo stuff. This rotation's not so bad, okay? Because there's nothing for you to do. I'm alright with this one. But then you do the thing that you didn't do last time round. Like, you didn't go all the way through the portals, you didn't chase too far, you just backed up. You've got your team out of trouble. You might die for this, though. Oh, luckily you don't. Good news. Oh, don't walk back out when you got no wall coverage! Rip the dream. Oh, the portal was good, though. The portal was hype. The portal was hype. Good portal. It didn't help you, but it was a good portal. It was a good idea. Although you were right against the wall, you could have gone straight through that wall. Back to tower, wave of experience. Now look at this game. Look at this game. I can see this just by pressing tab as well. Look at this game and look at your level compared to everybody else in this team. They're Athena, level 15. Oh, she's a jungle Athena and she's a solo. That's why she was so big and strong. My bad. Hercules, though, level 12. Equal level with you. Their support is equal level with you. Your team, across the way, Loki is ahead of you. Loki should not be ahead of you. And her should not be ahead of you in terms of experience. Bakasaurus should be ahead of you, but Loki should not. Loki should be behind you in terms of experience right now. Somehow he's managed to get himself online bigger than you are, and that's because you're not farming and he's taking experience instead because you're not there for it. We've had this ward in our inventory for a while, I've not really seen it placed yet. What are we going aggressive for? Rotation's good here. Snipe. Oh, that's unfortunate with the snipe. It was a good effort. Good effort that you had nothing else available. I like the idea behind it. It's not always going to be. I'm just confused how this is 38 minutes and you don't actually get anything else going for yourself. I think this is to do with you just not getting any farm on. It takes you so you don't do any damage, so you're not getting involved in any kills or assists. And this is 38 minutes. Hey, oh, not good. Port was good. Unstable Vortex was. That's a good snipe. That's a good snipe for support. The chase through is not so bad. Got to be careful though, people will be aware from that. The port was nice, it actually pushed you through with Fear No Evil, which you can't really complain about. Bit more aggression coming out, a good portal here, could be good. Thresholds. There we go! Oh, unfortunately with the portal. Get out of dodge. Get out of dodge. And then back into dodge. Then out of dodge. Then back into dodge. There's not much else we can really do. I like the idea of behind the portal there to try and support your teammates. There's nothing else you could do here. Just go away. Leave him. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. You might get a portal through. They'll block him through more than likely though. He's still going to go down. We're looking for gold. See what you could have done there instead of going for that Ares, you could have pushed in that mid wave, denied him a wave, and then been ready for the Gold Fury setup here. And potentially push Poseidon mid lane, which means there's less defending this Gold Fury attempt that's going on. Snipe's good, it's right on target, which is a good thing. I don't know if you're going to get any hits or damage, but it was on the right sort of target for you. Support your team. Good decision not to go through that portal. The portal's very good there. You save back his life. But he jumps through a portal that he didn't mean to jump through and maybe decide threshold. Good threshold. I know what you're going for there. I'm going to stop here, Spill. Spill, you overfarmed. You overfarmed, so you underfarmed completely this game. This is an embarrassment to you because you're a better player than this. Stop trying to be the hero we need the constant the whole game. From the moment you had this ultimate, you've been firing it off and rotating, even at opportunities where there was no kill potential there. There was some save potential, but when there was save potential, you were still rotating. You weren't just firing it off to try and get them out and deal damage to the enemy team at the same time. You miss a lot of mid lane farm. A lot of mid lane farm that you shouldn't do. Your ward coverage slacked. Your ward coverage slacked. I'm pretty sure it's only 2 wards you bought this game. I want to say that. Oh, 3 wards. Your ward coverage slacked a little bit. After the first ward placed down, I've not really noticed where the other wards went because it was just like, meh, half-ass wards, it felt like to me. Over rotation, and you were too supportive. You were like, well, I should stay here and put a portal down so my teammate can jump through it to get to safety. Yeah, that's good ideas. But then you're missing your farm for free. You're not getting the damage off. You're wasting your mana and saving teammates when you could be getting farm and getting yourself stronger. Poseidon's tower could have been below half health with how this game went right now. It could actually be closer to death. Poseidon's rotations and your rotations, you can outspeed a Poseidon on rotation. So you could rotate back quickly, push the wave in, rotate back to the fight with one portal very, very quickly, and be in a better position than him, forcing mid lane. You rotating before Poseidon does means that Poseidon gets the luxury of pushing the wave in first and then rotating. Look at the tower differential damage between the two of you as well, which is very, very interesting to me in the fact that you are a Janus and you have the ability to rotate better than the Poseidon. You've rotated before, your minion waves have come in way too often. He's got free experience, he's got free gold from it, you've been denied golden experience, and your tier 1 tower has been pushed. It goes on for another 20 minutes, but I can see that all that seems to happen here is that you'll occasionally farm the wave, and then you'll be busy rotating and trying to support your teammates who keep dying over and over again, or you keep dying over and over again. Working it going forward, just focus on the farm. Focus on the farm. Farm is such a priority, such a priority. Second of all is then trying to support your team.